Tonight, I'm Gino Lamont.
And I'm Elizabeth Bobian. Your KMIR 6 News at 5 starts right now.
Right here, right now. You're watching the Valley's fastest growing newscast. This is KMIR 6 News at 5.
The city of Rancho Mirage is one step closer to being forced to allow marijuana dispensaries in the city.
A judge ruled today that the city has to consider issuing a certificate of occupancy to Desert Heart Collective. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they'll have to let the dispensary open. KMIR 6's Adriana Weingold live in studio with us tonight with the latest. Adriana.
Well, Gino, Elizabeth, the California Supreme Court has not yet decided whether cities and counties can ban dispensaries altogether. But today an Indio judge did rule that Rancho Mirage must treat pot dispensaries just like any other business applying for a license. A bittersweet day for medical marijuana users in Rancho Mirage, the one and only dispensary once operating in the city forced to close down over a year ago. But today an Indio judge ruled in favor of Desert Heart Collective.
You have to process their application, because before we didn't even process it. We just said, no, it's a violation of federal law. You have to process it. That doesn't require you to approve it. You can deny the application if you have other grounds other than conflict with federal law.
Under the judge's orders, the city of Rancho Mirage has to at least consider Desert Heart Collective's application for a certificate of occupancy. The owners of Desert Heart Collective wouldn't speak to KMIR on camera, but did tell us Tuesday's decision is a hopeful one. Their attorneys calling it a huge step forward.
I think it's a good thing because there are a lot of people that need the medical marijuana, that have a need for it, and I think every town should have, in the valley, should have at least one dispensary, I think.
This resident didn't want to show her face, but said she worked with terminally ill patients for years, and medical marijuana was the only thing that made them feel better.
A good majority of those patients were on chemo meds, which would make them very, very sick, and they couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. There were patients there that I know that was the only relief they would get.
Still, other residents worry drugs will bring crime to Rancho Mirage.
I just don't think the young people should be subjected to it, really.
It's also one of the main arguments the city's giving for not wanting Desert Heart Collective to be allowed to reopen.
We saw all these potential negative secondary effects, such as burglaries, drug dealing, prostitution, you name it, it was all in there.
The parties head back to court in June. Keep it here for the very latest. Gino, back to you.